I'm continuing my series on true crime, unnecessary deaths. It's been a tragic 2025. I'm going to start off with the date of August 29th, 2025, in Bern County, Kentucky, where two officers were shot trying to serve a domestic violence. Actually, it was a warrant for overdue child support where the suspect shot at the two deputies, injuring them but not killing them. However, the suspect shot himself dead. It was one man died in I don't know the city, but it was in Bern County, Kentucky. I think that was Bern County, Kentucky. I think that's near the the near Cincinnati. I think that's near the border that goes into into Ohio, in northern Kentucky. The next thing was another tragedy. A Harlem, New York woman who was 69, who was pushing her walker, was exiting a Chinese food takeout place, having just picked up Chinese food for lunch. She was by Park Avenue, East 110th Street, and she was caught in the crossfire from a stray bullet. There was a person that was being mugged that had a gun and shot out in self-defense, and unfortunately the person that was 69 years old was killed. In San Antonio, Texas, a suspect was killed by police after a road rage incident. The man actually was found dead in a backyard after the incident. The police were able to find him, and he ran out of his car after the road rage incident. I'm not sure what led up to that, but he wound up running, and he died of the gunshot wound. I believe that was done by the police. In Wisconsin, in Richland City, there was at Hanko Drive and County Road CC, a drunk driver and a woman. The driver was a man, and a woman passenger they did not yield on that road, and they were struck by a UTV. So there were two deaths. It wasn't drunk. They just did not yield to the road's yield sign, and then they were struck. So those are two deaths. On Friday, I think it was the 29th of August, in Los Angeles, California, on Mulholland Drive, a city worker was run over by a work truck. I don't know how that happened, but it was just an unfortunate incident. In Trinity City, Texas, 3 men died in a manhole due to toxic hydrogen sulfide gas. A 47-year-old, a 52-year-old, and a 46-year-old man. That was on August 28th, on 2025. That was the Thursday of last week. In Florida, 1 man died on I-75 in Broward County at 1:30 a.m. It was a strange chain reaction accident where there was a truck that was painting lines, and there was another truck that was struck from behind and pushed into the man that was the truck that was painting lines. Was the Scorpion truck was in the middle, which was supposed to sustain, very bad car crashes or in impacts. However, he was stuck in the middle. He was driving too slow. The pickup truck behind him pushed the Scorpion truck into the truck that was painting lines at 1:30 in the morning. So that was another fatality. On this page, we have 10 deaths. The next incident happened in Lake Wales, Florida, in Polk County, where 3 were killed. A young child, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, and 2 adults believed to be a man and a woman, being the child's parents. The car failed to negotiate a curve and crashed. On August 29th to the 30th, I think it was the 29th, I'm not sure, or the 30th, there were 2 found dead in a Hamtramck Michigan apartment. I don't know what the situation was behind that. I don't know if they were shot. I'm not sure. Also in Michigan, in Pontiac, a mom and her two sons, 6 and 4, were involved in a car crash. And fortunately, the 9-year-old girl survived, but the three people did not. And that's very sad. In Lehigh Acres, Florida, a 66-year-old woman was walking and she was struck and killed, a hit and run accident. And the suspect is currently on the run. In New Haven, Connecticut, 2 people were found dead in a motor vehicle accident on Elite Grosso Boulevard. It's a very strange story where they found a passenger in the back deceased, but the driver was missing. Supposedly the driver was taken to the hospital. They don't know how that happened, how that passenger was left in the back seat after the driver was taken to the hospital. It's a very big mystery, and no one knows he seems to know what's going on. I'm not sure of the gender of the people that died in New Haven. And the last one I heard about tonight was in Aurora, Colorado, on Billings and 6th. An unarmed man was shot by a police officer, sparking protests. The man's name was Rondo, and that's one person that died. So that's 12 people on this page and 10 on the previous. So that's 22 unnecessary deaths. It's very sad and tragic with everything that's going on in the world.